Around the world, there are many different ways to bring up a dutiful child. But can they work for British teenagers?
I stand up for myself and I don't just bend over and take it whenever someone makes up a rule.
I don't think that I would ever give my mum full respect.
I think I've got a really easy life, but at the same time, it's the life I've become accustomed to.
To find out, teens who've never met before will pair up and live under new parents and new rules on the other side of the world.
I won't let you cheapen yourself in front of me.
I'm going home.
If my child talks to me and talks back, I don't take it lightly.
This is a very big embarrassment to me. Nothing of this kind will happen tomorrow.
It is ultimately one person who is the boss.
You get upstairs. Get upstairs, Ross.
Let them be sexually active, let them drink, let them sow their wild oats. Hey, you've lost your cotton-picking mind.
They have to have discipline starting from the home.
Listen, if you continue like this, you'll be in bed for 7 o'clock. You're acting like a toddler.
This family is pretty much nuts.
Yeah, you'll do as I say. You don't do that, you're welcome to bugger off.
Where are you going?
To a pub.
To a pub?
Yeah.
Okay. You're allowed to drink in a pub?
Bye.
Sorry?
Bye.
That's rude.
That's not.
You won't talk to me?
No.
That's rude.
Okay.
Very rude.
Okay. Are you allowed to drink in a pub near me? You're old enough. Obviously she knows I'm not old enough to drink in a pub, so why ask? It's a bit of an obvious question. Whatever.
16-year-old Naomi Fisher's blatant defiance of the rules has left her mum powerless to control her.
I tried everything from shouting back to taking away privileges like money, telephones, anything I could think of. Nothing worked.
Naomi had to sit her GCSEs a year late after being kicked out of school. She's been a law unto herself ever since her parents split up 3 years ago.
She was just very angry, as I guess you'd expect. She wasn't happy about the situation at all. She wanted us to be a family.
Like when they told us and stuff, like everyone cried. I'm the kind of person just not to cry, to keep my emotions like bottled up. That is basically when things just started going out of control after that.
So what time are you going to be in tonight?
I'm not too sure, Mummy.
Could you give me a time, please?
3, 4, 5.
How about 2 o'clock?
No.
Yes, please.
No, Mum. Most of the time, I'll just end up walking out because I can't really bother to argue with her anymore.
And if you can't live with someone at all and it's just hell, of course you feel you failed.
I hope that this trip helps her to communicate with me, communicate with her mother, better than she's been able to up to now.
16-year-old Ross Torrey spends all of his spare time on his computer.
This is my MySpace profile, and I couldn't live without it.
Ross goes online every day until the early hours of the morning, and his parents are at their wits' end.
Ross will gradually get more and more verbally abusive. He'll shout, he will swear. It just gets worse and worse until you eventually give in to him.
A year ago, 16-year-old Ross came out to his parents as gay, but turned to the internet to meet other gay teenagers.
I have found boyfriends through MySpace, found quite a couple.
It's very worrying the fact that he will go and meet people who he's only met through the internet. We just have to hope that he's being sensible.
Nice and sexy pants. I'd give you one. I'd grab your crutch.
Despite his parents' full support, Ross has struggled to control his emotional outbursts.
Who cares? Jessica is 10 years old.
She's at school anyway.
No, she doesn't. And why should she be subjected to continuous swearing?
After he came out, it was as if all the anger came with it.
All of a sudden he had to live up to this image of being this nasty, sort of bitchy gay.
I just changed myself, changed my appearance, changed everything.
He'll say things like he would love nothing more than to sit there and watch us burn and die and be in pain.
And then take a photo of it.
Sixth former Ross refuses to lift a finger at home, but still expects his parents to support him financially.
When I go to college, I expect then you to pay me £31 a month for a bus pass. It don't just a minute, shush, yeah. Shut up, talking.
Yes, we do pay.
No, I'm talking. Bus fare for sixth form.
I think he does need to find the real Ross again. I think he knows the real Ross. He knows that person because he was a happy, really loving child.
Now things are about to change. Both teens' parents have agreed to send them to America to experience strict parenting firsthand.
I'll definitely make that life at home to be quite as easy as I actually think, and I will miss it a lot.
I'm actually really excited about going to Alabama now, because like packing and stuff, it makes it official, I guess. I don't know, it's gonna be great.
For the next 8 days, Ross and Naomi will be away from their friends and family for the first time in their lives.
See you later, yeah? Don't, because you know you'll get me crying.
You got your passport? Yes. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. Yes, Mum.
I don't expect him all of a sudden to come home and start doing the washing and ironing and things like that. But it would be nice, but no, just a few, you know, the please, the thank yous and a bit of decency.
She comes back with knowing herself and what she's about.
I didn't know where Alabama was till today. I was like, where is Alabama? No, I didn't know there was such a place called Alabama.
Alabama, when we talk like that.
Oh no.
The teens are being sent to Alabama, 4,000 miles away, where they'll be staying with the Garnetts, a deeply religious, conservative family.
Satan wants to devour our kids. He wants to pull them away. He wants to bring them into darkness. So it's my job to not let him do that.
Mum Lynn is a part-time teacher, and Dad Mark works for a large pharmaceutical company. And they are the proud parents to 16-year-old Hunter, 14-year-old Mitchell, and 12-year-old Heather.
And my parents just make sure everything is appropriate for a 12-year-old godly girl before I go and do anything.
You put your thumb in your neck right here, and you put your hand down. If your shirt comes below that, then it's probably too short.
This is the driving contract that my dad wrote up for me. It has 15 rules on there, what I should and should not do when I'm driving in the car.
In the Garnett household, there are no locks on the doors. The parents feel it's their right to control every aspect of their children's lives.
We don't want our kids to lose their innocence before it's time.
They dictate the music they listen to.
We just kind of go through his songs and see what he's got. And there's sometimes when I say, you know what, I heard a word in that song, buddy. It's off. Let's get it off.
They control the TV they watch and know all their children's internet passwords.
Someone's going to raise them. It's either going to be MTV and MySpace or it's going to be Mark and Lynn. And I choose Mark and Lynn.
The Garnetts absolutely believe their unique style of parenting could make a difference to the British teenagers' lives.
I'd like for them to be able to see that, you know what, here's a family that loves each other unconditionally, that has fun, and they do it, you know, based on biblical principles and biblical laws, and they're not a bunch of fuddy-duddies.
After a 9-hour flight, Naomi and Ross touch down in America. Alabama has some of the strictest state laws in America. Smoking is illegal for anyone under 19. It's also a deeply religious state. In the UK, only 10% of people regularly attend church, but in Alabama, it's over 75%.
Oh, look at us, a desperate housewives.
Really American, aren't they?
And you're getting mad and hot.
The American dream.
You can see, dry.
I'm so scared.
I never get nervous. I'm shitting myself.
I'm really scared. This is worse than anything I've
It's like
ever
when you're just about to go on a roller coaster or something. And
not even like that. It's even worse. It's like you're about to meet your death.
Guys,
how are you doing?
How are you? I'm Mark.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I would have bought my own one, but never.
Hey, listen, it never rains in Alabama.
And it rained, of
There you
course,
go.
right
On the
now.
vibe,
On today.
Hey, watch your step. These steps are kind of steep.
I went